welcome to this week's installment of I'm Fine, Everything is Fine podcast. I am your host, Drew, and with me is my co-host and producer,
Evan.
That's me. I'm Evan. I'm going to have to turn that intro down.
That's okay, it sounds fine.
That was loud as fuck.
That's okay, it sounded great. I love that song. We're coming to you from Dirty Jersey. We hope you guys had a good week. Please remember we are here for you. Do you want to talk about how weird the world is now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The world is so weird.
Come have a... The world
That's
is
it.
so weird.
Thank you for coming.
Yes, thank you. Come have a quick sesh with us. Maybe you'll hate your life a little bit less after this. This week's episode 60 is brought to you by Wishful Thinking. Congratulations on your show, by the way.
Thank
Very
you.
nice
Yes,
job.
yes.
Evan, how are you?
I'm going to put in another sound effect.
Yeah. How are you?
I feel great. I feel
Yeah?
100. Yeah.
Good,
As you
that's
said, Saturday night
Mhm.
was a dream realized.
Yes, a dream
fucking
realized.
awesome.
That's right, baby.
I had tons of people come up to me afterwards and say that it was awesome.
Yeah.
Say it was sick.
It was great.
Say we sounded awesome.
Yeah, it was so good, dude.
I want to apologize.
For what?
Right?
Okay.
I was watching some videos, right?
Good.
I was watching videos that were kindly sent to me. And for everybody that stuck around till the end,
Yes.
for It Comes and Goes, the second to last song,
Yes.
my guitar was wildly out of tune. And I didn't tune it. I want to apologize. That was very uncool. It sounded awful.
Oh, golly, man.
And I'm upset because that was one that we killed during practice. I feel like we probably would have killed it. And like in the videos, I can see my face. Like I have the realization. I'm like, something's off.
What's going on here? Why
Something's
does this sound
off.
so
I'm like, am I
off?
playing it wrong? And I'm looking down and I'm like, no, I'm playing it right.
Yeah, it's actually kind of interesting. I mean, I told you that I just mentioned this in a group chat that we're in that I had, I went to like a Y100 festival back in like the late 90s or whatever. But it's so interesting. There is that point where you hear the band that you want to hear for the first time live, and it doesn't sound anything like it does in the studio. Like there's a lot of bands when they play, they don't put anything behind it, and it's just raw. It's just four instruments and two vocals or whatever. And there's like and you can hear how raw it is when they play live. And then there's other bands that like rock out and they add and they they do layers or tracks and shit like that.
Yeah.
But regardless, I still remember that first time. What band was it?
Five Finger Death Punch.
No, I think it was like Incubus.
Puddle of Mud.
No, it was like Incubus. The first time I saw them, and I was like, okay, this is not what this is not what Make Yourself sounds like. This isn't like
Really?
Yeah, like they sounded great live, and they put on a good show. Like, but just like that first time you hear it, it's like it's just a little different, But that's what I was kind of getting at it. You're like, yeah, you're a little like the tuning was a little off, but it didn't matter because like you're there, you're live. It's not going to sound perfect. Like
What
that's
was
not
it?
the point. The point is that you're there to see the live energy, to see, to be there to hear the music and rock out with everybody.
I was, as
Yeah.
I like walked off, I was like, I was thinking, I fucked up a lot. I fucked up a lot. But like,
Yeah.
it never sounded, seeing all these videos, it never sounded terrible. So I was like, you know what? I didn't fuck up. I played jazz.
Amen, bro.
I got jazzy with it.
That's right.
So if you think I fucked up, you just don't understand.
You improvised just enough.
Exactly.
It was great. I had a blast. The place was great. Harper's was
I'm glad
great.
you had fun. Yeah, Harper's was awesome.
Saw a
They
lot of
were a great
people.
host.
Got to hang out with a lot of people I haven't hung out with in a long time. So
I
that
saw
was nice.
people that I haven't seen in years.
Yeah, it was cool. It
was very cool.
Yes. So please follow us on Twitter.
Follow Wishful Thinking too while you're at
Oh
it.
yeah, Wishful
We're already
Thinking NJ.
planning our second show, so come out.
At wishfulthinkingnj.com or at
Wishful Thinking NJ.
njwishfulthinking.com.org.
Oh well, .com. That's actually maybe we should put a .com at the end of it. That's kind of baller.
Yeah, like and spell it out like
I
.com.
like .com.
Yeah.
Wishfulthinkingnj.com.
I like that. I like where that's going. Anyway, follow us on Twitter. We do send out a notification. Did you send out the tweet?
Oh shit! No,
Oh, come on.
I dropped the ball.
I give you one job before we start. No, I'm just
Literally.
kidding. I'm only teasing.
Literally.
Yeah, but
All right.
Evan's putting out the tweet right now. You follow
We
us on
are
Twitter.
live right now.
At IFEIF_, and you can follow us, turn on your notifications. You can call in during the show. Like I'm opening up our FaceTime app right now, and hopefully we get a phone call. We have not gotten a single phone call.
Yeah, so fucking call us and show us your dick. Talk
We're
about.
still doing dong studies. Come check us out.
I don't have enough data yet, so if you could help me with that,
Oh,
be appreciated.
data with the dong study.
Yeah, I
of
don't
course.
have enough dongs.
Of course. Yo,
I don't have enough dong data.
one thing I was trying to okay, so I went to the show, right? Had a blast. I told myself I was going to take copious notes. Like, I'm going to take all these videos so I could post them to social media. I took one video of you guys sound checking, and I made one note during the show.
But you know what? That's good because you were in the moment.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I wanted to experience it, bro. It was so much fun. I had such a blast. It was like the first time I went. It was first time I've gone to like a little local show like that in a long time. So it was really cool. Yeah, but my one note that I made in here about the show was, Matt was like really pumped when he was playing.
Was so
Matt,
pumped.
your bassist was pumped. He was like, by the end of it though, it sounded like he was like trying to take the crowd hostage, you know, like in a good way though.
Yeah.
He was like, everybody shut the. He was like, oh god. He was like, get the fuck up or get the fuck out.
Yeah. So we
like,
actually
Matt.
we were going through videos and I heard him say that. He's like, everybody fucking move.
Yeah.
If you're not moving, get the fuck out.
Yeah, that's what it was.
He's like, yo, this kid's on fire.
I was like, Matt, fucking keep it up.
Shout
dude.
out Steven, his
Shout
stage
out
presence. He
Steve.
tore that stage up.
Yeah.
He
Like we
was
said,
living like a rock star.
when we were doing the pre-pro for the pod, I said it to Steve. I said that a lot of people mentioned that he had really good stage presence.
He
and
did.
was good.
He was
and it was
killing
great. It was great. It was so much fun. Good stuff. Card Reader was pretty cool. The band that played before you.
Yeah,
I
shout
wanted an
out
honorable
Card
mention.
Reader, the band that played right before us. They put
Yeah.
us on the show. They let us headline.
Mm-hmm.
Who Saved Who
Mm-hmm.
was the second band. They were awesome. They
What was
let
the
us.
other? Do you remember the other two bands?
There were 4 bands.
What was the other band?
My cousin's girlfriend's house.
Yes, what it was.
Which at first I told the
cousin's
guy I was iffy on the name, but like you guys fucking shred.
Mm.
But they were awesome. They
Yeah.
were so cool.
Mhm.
They were cool guys. They
Yep.
played good jams.
Mhm.
They started off with good energy. They really took the pressure off like us
Yeah.
to put on a good show because
Of
they
course.
got up and they were like all about vibes, all about bringing a good time.
Yep.
And I was like, this guy's cool.
Yep.
These guys are cool. After the show, I was talking to everybody.
Yeah.
I'm like just getting to know them, you know, like,
Yeah.
feeling them all out. And
How late did you guys stay there till?
until we didn't leave the bar until like 12:30,
Okay, gotcha.
and then
Okay.
we went back to Dylan's house, the drummer,
Oh, okay.
and we just fucking drank there until like 2:30 in the morning.
Nice.
But I was talking to them, and my sister
Mhm.
is in the back. And she's being a fucking creep. She's taking pictures of us, like just me talking to these guys. And then later she sent them to me, and
Yeah.
she's like, "I thought you'd like these." And I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's
you
kinda
thought I'd
cool.
like these?
She's trying to document the whole night for you. It's cute.
But like I looked at them and I was like, "Why are there pictures of me just talking to these guys?"
Have you not seen like any of like the like celebrity photos, you know, or like Time Magazine? Like I just
You know what they look
I
like?
saw a photo of it was like Michael Jackson and Freddie Mercury at like the same party in L.A. Like that's what she's trying to same vibe. Your sister's
That's
trying
pretty
to go
sick.
for like you and
But
that other guy.
it
like,
looks like
what's up? Click.
it
What's
looks
up?
like she's
Click.
been hired to follow me
Yeah, that's cool. That's
and
what
like
sisters
spy
do.
on me.
That's what sisters do.
That is
What's your sisters do? You know what? Oh, Jordan.
Her name's Jordan.
Shout
I'll
out.
shout her
Jordan.
out. Shout out Jordan.
Shout out. You're
Yeah.
you're a real photojournalist.
She's sick.
Yes. Oh, okay. Sorry.
She's cool. No,
Okay.
not like sick.
Oh.
Like like sick. Like
She's
sick.
sick.
She's sick.
Call me. All right.
No, don't call her. Drew, shut the fuck up.
Anyway, yeah. Okay. So let's change gears. Paul Sorvino. Do you know who he is?
Who?
Paul Sorvino.
No.
He's a famous.
I've heard the name.
He's
but-
like a pretty famous actor. He was on Law and Order for the first couple seasons when it started years ago. He's been in a bunch of mob movies and stuff. Really good actor.
Which one was he in?
He played one of the early detectives. But that's why I brought it up actually because it really made me harken back to the days like when like summer vacation, you know, and it's like my parents both worked full time for the most part,
Mhm.
and during the summer, if I wasn't going to pals, I was just at home and I was just watching reruns of Law and Order. Like that's I went
yeah.
to I majored in criminal justice when I went to college for the 2 semesters I went for.
Law and Order was fucking sick.
Was
dude.
because of Law and Order.
Law and Order was
Paul
sick.
Sorvino was like one of my favorite characters on there, and but yeah, so shout out, he's dead. Sorry, bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
R.I.P.
he died. But
Fuck.
go ahead.
The same coin, but a different side.
Yeah.
I took forensics classes
Because
when
of
I-
CSI.
because of CSI. I would watch that shit with my mom growing up all
Yes.
the time,
Did
and
you
I'm
take
like,
just one class,
this
or
is
was that
really
what you were going to school for?
I went to school for it for a couple semesters,
Yeah.
and the more like scientific it got, and the more distracted I got by other aspects of my life, I was
Yeah.
like, "This isn't
This
for
is
me."
not for me. Yeah.
Hindsight, it probably could have been for me if I
Mhm.
had stuck with it. It was
Mhm.
super sick, super interesting, but life had a different way.
Life
saying
gets in the
that
way,
life,
bro.
um,
Life always finds a way. Oh, so
Jeff
Rob-
Goldblum said that.
I thought that's who that was.
Yeah, right. That's Jeff Goldblum. Life finds a way.
Anyway, I didn't watch that Jurassic World yet.
I haven't seen the new one yet. No.
No, I said on like a couple episodes ago, I was like, "Yeah, I'm pumped. I want to go see it." And then I heard some insider like spoiler, and I was like, "I'm not really." Interested.
It's a wait for stream one. For
yeah,
me.
I'll just wait.
And like I was gonna rent it the other night.
Yeah.
So like I'll spend $5.
Right.
I'll spend $6 for the HD version. I don't give a shit.
Oh, you gotta watch it.
So here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a con. It's
Okay.
It's still in early preview, early access on stream.
So what do they only give you like a minute of it?
You can buy it for $30 or you can rent it for $20.
Holy shit!
I'm not renting a movie for $20.
Fucking wild.
So it's different from when the movie was still in theaters. The movie's not in theaters anymore, right? If I'm not going to spend $20 to watch it one time,
It still might be in the theaters, as a matter of fact. Hold on, let me Google. Hold on, let me Google here.
I went to the movies last night, dog. I was
Let me
looking
consult
at
the
Showtimes.
Googs. You were at the movies?
I went to the movies last night.
You went to the movies?
Yeah, I went to see Nope.
What was that? What's that about?
It's about aliens. It's a new Jordan Peele movie.
Oh, was it good?
It was all right.
It was I.
It was all right. It was probably my least favorite of his movies.
What the fuck? Did you hear that?
I did. That's the aliens
Yeah, they're coming
disagreeing
for
with
you,
my
dude.
take.
How was? Oh wait, I'm sorry. How was the movie?
Overall, it was pretty good. It wasn't great. It didn't suck, but
Okay.
like, it was like a middle of the road
Yeah.
kind of movie.
Okay, that's.
I expected a lot more from Jordan Peele, given his last two entries, Get Out and Us. Have you seen?
Yeah, it's still playing in theaters, dude. There's like
Is it?
5 theaters around us that are still playing it. Only 1 or 2 times a day though. So
Oh, sorry, Jurassic World. I jumped the gun.
yeah, you guys are fucking idiots.
But have you seen any
Oh,
of
sorry.
the other Jordan Peele movies?
No, I haven't.
Get Out.
I've been out, dude. I've been way out.
You haven't seen Get Out.
No.
You haven't seen Us.
No, I haven't.
That's your homework. You should watch both those movies.
How about just give me one? Which one would you watch?
Get Out is the better one.
Get Out.
Get Out.
I'll try to watch it if I can.
Get Out is better.
Am I gonna
Us
like pee my
is-
pants or something?
No.
Am I gonna pee my pants?
No. They're not like that kind of scary. They're like
Okay.
fuck with your mind kind of scary.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Sorry, buddy.
I take a lot of psychedelics, dude. I don't know if I can watch a movie like that and survive.
I took some to watch the movie last night.
Yeah, did it help?
It made it crazier, like for sure. Like the transition.
So let me ask you this: you were like, "It's a middle of the road movie." After watching
It's a
it
middle
on,
of the road
on
movie.
psychedelics, was it?
So like I got it. Like I understood
but like if
it.
you weren't watching psychedelics, would it just be like a blah movie, or would it be like an
Probably.
even better movie?
There's a lot of really intense sequences
Okay.
where they're without spoilers
Yeah.
because they're really just shots, but it's
Okay.
like they're just showing like inner workings of things, right?
Okay.
And
That's
so
good.
it's intense for
Yeah.
a little bit. You're in a dark theater.
Yeah.
It almost feels like you're in a womb of sorts.
That's weird.
Yeah, so like it was interesting. Like it was an interesting feeling to get from a movie like that. But
Sure, that wasn't the mushrooms.
that was I mean like it was, but the movie brought it on for sure. Are you kidding me? Like without the movie I wouldn't have invoked that
Yes.
emotion.
Oh my
But
god.
it was interesting.
Oh god.
I'll say it I'm not going to it wasn't my recommendation.
Right. I get it.
I saw another movie that I will recommend later on.
Okay, we'll save it for
But Nope isn't that movie.
that. Okay.
right.
Gotcha.
Go see it if you have 2 hours to kill and
Yeah.
$20 to waste. But not waste. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
I
know.
shouldn't phrase it like that.
Yeah.
But
So you think it was the lesser of his movies that he's made?
again, not a bad movie.
Right.
But coming from after seeing the last 2 of his movies, I
Yeah.
was very underwhelmed
Yeah.
at the end of it.
I just don't find myself going out and seeing like new movies like that. I don't know why. I just don't.
I love going.
I
to
don't step
movies.
outside of my comfort zone more, Evan. I got to do that more often.
Let's go see a movie.
That's
I'm
not a bad
dying to see.
idea.
I'm dying
It's
to
not a
see the
bad
new
idea.
Minions movie.
I would go see that, but I would want to take my kids.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's all go.
You kidding me?
Oh my god, you're funny.
Let's all dress up.
Yeah. Oh no, you're not allowed to. Remember that's the.
Oh,
you're
yeah.
Not allowed to. You're not allowed to wear. What is it like tuxedos or something?
You can't wear a suit.
Suit. Yeah, kids can't wear.
Okay,
suits.
fuck it. Let's wear overalls.
That's a good idea. I like
Yeah,
that.
let's
Ew.
all get overalls.
All right. I'm sure I can find like Halloween costumes for my kids. Do you
100%.
do you sneak candy in? when you
Oh,
go?
I snuck alcohol in.
Oh, nice. That's a good idea.
I brought a little shooter screwball in. Yeah, and I fucking Steve. So did Steve, and it
Yeah.
was really funny
Oh,
because
no, Sap, no.
he was really good with it. Savannah, no.
I just
Hey.
threw an alcoholic bottle in. No,
No.
your dog not the kid.
Good girl. She didn't though. She's right back
Good
here.
girl. Good girl.
But,
good girl.
It's real funny because he played it so cool until he went to put the lid back on the
Okay.
drink that he mixed it with
Yeah.
because it happened to get really quiet.
Yeah.
So he's just sitting there fidgeting with his lid. It's like, and like everybody here. Well, maybe not everybody, but
Of course.
some
It's like you
yeah.
can't take beers like to to like a
I mean-
movie theater. It's like
I heard somebody do that. Somebody cracked open a can as
That's
soon as
insane.
the movie started.
that's so
So
funny.
I mean, I don't know what it was. I didn't
Yeah,
care.
it could have been anything. They could have sold any kind
I
of
feel
can.
like you're in a movie theater. Are you really going to be the guy that rats somebody out?
Right.
Like somebody's just drinking. Say you go to see the Minions, right?
Yeah.
And you watch.
I'm not ratting anybody out.
And you watch somebody like take an edible right before,
Yeah.
or like
Right.
pouring a shooter.
Right. Yeah. Or like bring their own snacks in like a bag or some shit.
Yeah, like
I'm
any
not
of
saying
that.
shit, dog.
Exactly, because
I'm not saying shit.
it's the
Actually, I
movie
just
theaters.
posted something on our Twitter today about speaking of that. I said it was like bounties, kind of, but there was this picture that came out of Target, and it was, I don't know if it was from back room or if it was like seen like from a customer, but I just found it online,
Mhm.
and it said that if you see customer service associates at Target working like dishonestly, then if you report it and they close the case and the person gets terminated, you get $100 gift card. Yeah, isn't that fucked up? That was on our Twitter. I just posted that today. I was like, God damn, Target, you guys are savages.
Yo, Target, chill,
Target savages, man.
chill.
Yeah, so they give you $100 gift card. I read the little fine print. It
What do
says if
you
this
mean-
case goes and they say that we will mail you the gift card discreetly. It says.
I'm going to Target tomorrow,
That's some snake shit.
and I'm
dog.
just gonna watch the people.
Yeah, I'll be like, I'm getting that fucking $100 gift card.
I'm gonna buy that Lego Taj Mahal with it too. That's my prize.
That's so
I'll spend $12 on it. It's $112.
I'll
spend $12 on it. I was looking at it the other day. I almost bought it.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I got the bonsai tree
Oh,
instead.
God. What else would I buy there? They have some fancy like frozen food that I like some vegetarian stuff.
Of all
there.
the things in Target, you'd get fancy vegetarian food.
No, that or electronics, I guess, with $100 gift card. That's pretty sweet.
They had Xboxes in stock.
That would be pretty cool.
They didn't have them last time, so I was like, oh, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Not
Um,
getting Xbox.
Yeah, true that. I have a clip I want you to watch. It's on our John.
Yeah.
It's on our John. You want to hit it?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Evan. Tell the people who are listening.
Oh,
what's
yo,
happening.
he's fucking gobbling that foot, yo.
Oh, he just deep throated that fucking woman's foot.
Yo, nobody's safe. Nobody's safe.
Have you ever had your toes sucked on before?
No.
Yeah, you have. You smiled. Yes, you.
Nah, because I smiled because I made this joke not long ago.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
If
help me out.
somebody were to suck on my toes,
Yeah,
it would be exactly like the scene from 40-Year-Old Virgin,
you kick her, in
where
the
he
face,
kicks
break
her in
nose.
the teeth and
Yeah.
breaks her nose and
Yes.
knocks like 2 of her teeth
So
out.
good, so fucking.
That's
good.
what would happen with me.
Oh my god.
Ladies, my girlfriend does
Yeah.
not suck on my toes.
No. Okay,
No,
that's fine.
rest assured.
I just said I asked if you've ever had your toes sucked on before. Have you ever had your toe?
No.
Okay. All right. Gotcha. Okay.
No.
Yeah, but he was like really deep
I
throating
got
it.
I
He
got
was like
really gross ass feet. No one no one goes near my feet.
like that's a bunion.
Oh fuck, baby, that's a bunion. Fuck, baby.
Fuck.
Fuck
Yeah.
bunions, baby. Fuck.
White Claw. White Claw. I'm sorry, dude. I'm stoned.
White Castle. White Castle's cool.
White Castle's cool.
White Castle's cool.
We should go to White Castle. That's a great idea, Drew. Anyway, yeah, so that guy
We
was.
should go to White
I-
Castle.
If anything, this is an advertisement for our YouTube channel because you should definitely check it out and watch that clip when I post it on our YouTube video.
Yeah, because there's no sound.
There's
You have no idea what
sound.
that actually
Yes,
was.
But what it was
Was it somebody?
it was a gentleman at a stoplight, definitely deep throating his wife's foot, and then someone was recording it. And then when they put the window down, he realized it and drove away.
or was it a bear going through a picnic
Yes.
and then being shooed off by a dog?
There you go. That's it.
You got to go watch it.
There's an
You
eagle
watch
involved.
watch our YouTube.
I liked it.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah. So that was for you. That was for you, buddy. So my meat tour continues a little bit. I'm never getting Taco Bell unless it's Doritos Locos Tacos. Just saying. You ever had those before?
Dog, I don't get Taco Bell unless it's Doritos Locos Tacos.
That's what I'm saying. I'm at
Yeah.
the same standard right now. That's it.
That is the only thing to get from Taco Bell.
Correct.
Miss me with the Gordita Crunch. Miss me
No,
with
it's
the
all
beefy
bullshit.
5 layer.
It's all bullshit,
It's all
dude.
bullshit.
It really
But
is.
the Dorito Loco Taco,
Yes, the Locos Taco.
that's the real deal.
It really is.
That's the real deal.
Yes.
I missed the Cool Ranch one, but it's okay.
My tour didn't start in time to catch the
It didn't.
Cool
And you
Ranch.
know what? You
Yeah.
should hate yourself for that.
I do. A little bit right here, right in the middle of my heart. I hate it.
But the regular ones are great.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I will get from
That's
Taco
all I'm
Bell.
going to get now. Number 8, 3 of them.
Yep.
But
I'll
I did,
get the 12 box
Yeah.
and just make it all Doritos.
I was kind of craving this, like a lot of stuff on my, like eating these things recently, like, you know, that I haven't had in a long time. For those of you who don't know, I was a vegetarian for like 10 years and then I just started eating meat again recently. It's kitschy, you know, whatever. I'm still trying things I haven't had in a while. Nothing's like living up to like my expectations. Like,
Really?
Yeah. Like, I don't know if it's nostalgia or what the fuck is going on with my brain or my sense of smell or post-COVID perhaps. I don't know, but certain things are just not. They're just not the same as I remember them. But I did want to buy. I've been craving this sliced lunch meat, like barbecue chicken sliced lunch meat. Okay, that's what I've been
Okay.
craving. Okay.
Okay.
I went to this store and they didn't have it, but they're like, "But we have buffalo. Do you want to try buffalo sliced chicken lunch meat?" I was like, "You know what? It's got to be really similar. It's got to be salty."
Usually pretty fire.
Right. Yeah.
Usually
It
pretty good.
was. It was very fire. And
Yeah.
I ate it. And Evan, I'm not even fucking with you. It literally gave me a hemorrhoid. Like within 36 hours, I had a fucking hemorrhoid because
Literally
it
was fire.
yeah, it fucking torched my asshole.
Was it good though?
It was okay. It was good.
It's
It
u-
wasn't what it wasn't what I wanted. It didn't get me there like to where I have these cravings like because I'm trying meat again and it's the only thing that came close was the steak. The steak came close. And if you haven't seen it, episode 50, we celebrated with going to the steakhouse, Evan and I.
Hey, at the
and,
steakhouse.
Yes, and it was a blast, and we had a great time. And that was the first time I had red meat in just shy of 10 years. So
Mhm.
check it out. It's on our YouTube channel. It's only a few minutes long. So, but anyway, yeah. So the buffalo fucking chicken gave me a hemorrhoid, dude. I'm still trying to get rid of it.
Kate made some bomb buffalo chicken dip if you want to try that.
I'll try it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll try.
I'll heat it up.
All right, then give me a
We're
hemorrhoid.
done.
Will it give me another hemorrhoid?
It might.
I was trolling the Reddit and I saw this this story that came over. It was from speaking of Taco Bell, Taco Bell in Texas.
Okay.
Stop me if you've heard this. There was a general manager of the store threw a piping hot like big thing of water on 2 customers that were in the store arguing with their associates.
What?
You didn't hear about it? Oh man! So the story goes like this. Ready? These 2 women are in the drive-thru. They go up once. Their order gets fucked up. They didn't have the Doritos Locos Taco. No, I'm just kidding. So they pull up.
Mistake number 1.
Mistake number 1. Out of Mexican pizza.
Starting to sound like Taco Bell's fault. Just saying.
So they fuck up their order once. They go around. They come back to the drive-thru like, you fucked up our order. Make it again. So they make it again. They fuck it up a second time.
No, they don't.
Swear, this is what the story goes. I read the article, I think. Then the women go back around the drive-thru again, and they're like, you fucked it up a second time. What the hell's going on? So they're like, okay, you guys come inside. We'll let you, because apparently they don't have a dining room that's open. It's just drive-thru.
Probably late at night. Okay.
Yeah, and I don't think so. I think it was during the day. I think they just didn't have the dining room open. So they
Weird, but
I
all
know,
right. Go ahead.
whatever. I'm just
going.
telling you
I'm
details.
sorry. No,
I'm
no.
just the messenger, bro. Anyway, so they invite the women inside the restaurant. They let them in. They lock the doors behind them. That's why it's important. Yeah, so they lock the doors behind the women because they don't want any other customers to come in. So they're explaining, they're trying to talk to the woman. They're arguing with the cashier. They fucked up their order twice, 3 times, whatever. Now they're like, they can't believe it. So they're trying to rectify the issue and give them exactly what they want.
Okay.
The women it starts to escalate. The women go to the edge of the counter and they start coming behind the counter. And the cashier is like, you know, and they're like, I don't know if they're going to fight or not. No, I don't believe a punch was thrown in what I saw.
Okay.
But the GM goes in the back and scoops up a piping hot, like thermos full of like boiling water that I'm sure they heat up frozen food with.
Probably, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Scoop that shit up and she splashes it on the 2 girls, on the 2 women. There's 1 woman and a girl technically. One was underage. And yeah, and this happened back in June or whatever. But yeah, and the closed circuit television finally came out for it, like, and they released the footage or whatever, and so you finally saw it this week on Reddit or whatever.
I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, so very scary. They got all kinds of fucked up. They're suing for like $1 million in damage. It's like, what? You're gonna sue for like $100 million in damage?
Seriously,
like fucking Dr. Evil over here. What are they doing?
You ruined my fucking face. Are you kidding me?
Like
Somebody throws hot water on me like that.
Yeah.
I'm
like
suing you.
$1 million.
I'm taking the Taco Bell.
Yeah.
All right, straight up.
For
I'm
sure.
taking the Taco Bell.
For sure, dude. For
Like,
sure. Yeah.
You're not working a day in your life again.
Yeah. Agreed. I agree with you.
And I'm seeing every cent that you make after that.
So, but what happened was when the two women were arguing with the cashier, it was the GM who came out of nowhere, out of the back, and just walked in on the argument and just splashed them, and just was like, "That's it."
Yeah.
And then the women couldn't get out because they locked the door behind them, and they had to
Terrifying.
get out. Yeah, it was terrifying. So anyway, yeah, bad situation altogether, and just like really. It was awkward, and just like it kind of puts you like, what are we doing? Like, you can't even like work at a fucking restaurant job without fearing for like intense bodily harm anymore.
Well,
like,
it wasn't
wild, dude. It's fucking wild.
This is one of those situations where like the people working the counter. Well, so it wasn't whoever was working the cash register; it was the
Right.
GM. But it was the people in the work scenario that are in the wrong.
Yeah.
Normally, you see customers like go around and start beating the shit out of associates. Now. That GM's got to answer to somebody.
Yeah, that's a little rough.
Because, like,
As far as I know, she wasn't even arrested.
her job is to de-escalate.
Yes, correct.
And all she did was fucking
Eliminate.
destroy.
She exacerbated
Destroy.
Eliminate
Yeah,
with hot water.
that's not cool.
Yeah,
That's not cool.
Yeah, but anyway, I'll put the video up on the show. Again, another reason to watch the YouTube if you're listening to the audio version of
Damn,
this.
Taco Bell's going to do
I'll
a
put up a
whole
video of it.
sensitivity training now about not
yeah.
pouring hot water on your customers.
What you should and should not do. Do not get hot water.
If a customer wants to use the bathroom, don't pour hot water on them.
Do not pour hot water on their genitals.
That's like, you remember when Starbucks got in all that hot water?
For what? The homeless people?
It wasn't homeless. It was just a black dude trying to make a
Oh.
business deal.
Whoops, sorry.
And they
was
kicked
thinking,
him out because
I
they
was-
thought he was loitering.
I was thinking about like in Philly, they stopped like letting people use the bathrooms or whatever. 'cause
Oh,
of
they're
the-
leaving Philly, dog.
Well, who are Starbucks?
They're
Really?
closing like 4 locations in Philly because of that.
Of all that, yeah.
And because of like all the robberies and gun violence that's been
Mhm.
going on in
Yeah,
Philly.
of
They're
course,
like,
yeah,
it's
I
not
know.
safe. It's not safe.
Bad things happen, dude.
Bad things happen. in Philadelphia.
So,
Up until recitely, that
yeah.
saying was a joke, but now like
now it's like-
bad things really do happen in
that
Philadelphia.
guy's a fucking fortune teller. I'm only kidding. Anyway,
Pay $10 to have Donnie T read your palms.
you're gonna die. I'm gonna push you down this. I mean, you're gonna fall down the stairs.
You're gonna die an excellent death. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be the best death.
Oh God. Anyway,
Nobody's gonna die like you will. I've talked to my guys. They all know people that have died. You're gonna die the best.
Oh my God. So anyway, listen. Last weekend we celebrated my dad's 70th birthday. Shout out, pops.
Happy birthday, Dr.
Um, Doc. I like that. That's cool. It
Oh,
was
can I say your last name on here?
No.
Is that cool?
no. I don't want to.
So we should bleep that.
Did you say it?
Yeah, I just said your last
shit.
name.
Yeah, bleep. I said it too. Yeah, we got to bleep. Put a marker in there.
Okay.
M.
837. Just
M.
remember 837.
837.
Is that what it is?
That didn't work.
It's a command M.
Oh
That
no!
minimizes.
It's minimized.
Way to fucking go, Drew. You got me pressing buttons over
My
here.
bad, dude. That's how.
Oh wait. Oh, I muted it, so it's still recording. We just can't hear it. There we go.
Oh, Anyway, yeah. So shout out. I just want to say happy birthday to my dad. We had a party for him this week. It was great. First off, I gave out some business cards. So if you're listening, you know who you are. Besides that, my parents were gonna buy Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Like
Mhm.
this is serious. Okay.
Yeah.
We're talking serious.
For like
The
a-
big
a
party
platter for the for the party.
platter that you get.
Mhm.
My parents like. There's 30 people coming. Okay, 30 plus the family.
You need 3 platters.
They were like, we're going to get 120. I'm like, you are fucking out of your mind. I didn't say that to him. I was like, Mom, listen, maybe you should get more than that.
I was gonna say.
No, I
I
was
thought
like-
you were telling her that that's too much. I'm
No,
like,
no. It's not enough.
That's not
enough.
enough.
I was like, get 200, and they were all gone by the end of it.
Yeah, they were.
No, actually, I take that back. There was like 5 or 6 left or whatever by the time, but I think someone scrapped them up.
So, like, I think I've said this on the pod before. I'm
Yeah.
not crazy about Chick-fil-A. However,
Yes.
you break out that chicken nugget party platter.
Yeah.
I'm fucking there,
It's
dog.
so good.
I'm there.
It's like all the power of the chicken nuggets come together into one taste profile that's just so good. And if they all
It
stick
tastes-
together.
You're tasting the whole
You're
chicken. there,
exactly.
bud."
You're tasting the whole tray of chicken nuggets in one bite.
They slaughter these chickens, grind them up real fine into these small ass nuggets.
Oh man. So I saw the story online too, and it was kind of interesting. And excuse, oh God, bless me,
Nice.
Evan. God, relax, bro.
Nice, buddy.
So it says flashy Brooklyn pastor and his wife robbed of more than $1 million in jewelry while preaching, the NYPD says. So it says here that what they were doing was this pastor in Brooklyn was doing live stream services as well as in person. So we'd have like a small congregation that were there, but then there was a live service for everybody who could watch
Who could be
online.
there? Yeah.
Live stream, yeah. So I guess part of his, normal day-to-day pastoring, he has to wear, him and his wife, $1 million in jewelry to do so. I didn't know that was a thing. However, he was...
You're not a rich pastor, Drew.
I guess I just don't understand. So there was a gang of guys that came in, all in ski masks, all a bunch of weapons, automatic weapons. They came in. They knew exactly where to tell them to get down. They took it. They took this shit. They took all of his jewelry. They knew to go to his wife, and they took his wife's jewelry. And so I'm reading the story, and I'm like, my spidey senses are kind of going off. I'm like, I feel like this is an inside job. That's what I really think.
Maybe.
That's what my speculation
Maybe an insurance thing.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Maybe an insurance scam or something like that. I'm like, no one got hurt, or he got like hit or something like that. He got like pistol whipped.
Oh, he hit my head. No.
Have you ever been pistol whipped before?
Have I ever? Are you fucking? What situation would I put myself in to be pistol whipped? Are you joking right now?
You're calling the guy a baby. You've never been pistol whipped before.
Have you ever been pistol whipped?
No, I've never been pistol whipped.
Yeah, and this guy's a fucking bitch. All right, I've seen it on TV. Uma Thurman ate like 3 of those in Kill Bill before getting shot in the dome.
Oh my god!
And still living.
That's true. That's a very good point.
Dude's a baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, when I was reading the details of the story, I was just like, I don't like it. It's too planned. Like, why are you wearing that much jewelry at one time? You're a man of God.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Like, it's cool to have the flashy things.
I don't
and have
even
flashy,
think that like the flashy
suits, whatever you want.
Flashy rappers wear that much on them at one
there's
time.
like literally no reason to be wearing that much jewelry.
No
and
reason.
That's why I think it was an inside job. You watch out. They're gonna come. Those guys are gonna be like,
I'm gonna come.
Blah, blah, blah. Those guys are gonna start chirping, dude. They're gonna fucking start chirping. I'm telling you.
Probably.
Speaking of other
All
things,
it's going to take is for one of them to get plucked by NYPD.
That's true. Speaking of other things that I've predicted and other things that we've shit on, we won the battle. We continue to be trendsetters, Evan.
Yeah.
And Instagram went back to the old fucking way it used to
I meant to bring that
You're
up.
welcome, everybody.
I woke
Thank
up one
you.
morning and I was like, this is...
Just a couple days ago. Just went back. I was like, yep.
Well, so I have multiple Instagram profiles. I have my personal, I have the band.
Right.
And the band one never changed.
Oh, okay.
But my personal one did.
So did mine. I take that back. I haven't seen my personal one in a while because I got locked out. But I use the podcast one all the time, and that changed, and then it just changed back.
Yeah, my personal one just changed back. I was like, fucking thank God.
Jesus, dude.
The whole thing, all right, I get what they're trying to do, right? They're trying to be TikTok. If I want TikTok, I'll fucking go on TikTok.
Right, exactly.
The thing is my homepage, I want to see people I follow.
Right.
I want to see what I'm interested in.
Right.
I don't want to explore.
Right.
There's the explore page.
Yeah, exactly.
If I want to look for new stuff, I'll go on there.
Yeah.
I don't want to see ads every third post.
Yeah.
But like that's not going to go away.
I just miss the data that came with like being able to scroll. Like you could scroll, see the picture, see the post, see the beginning of the reel, and if you wanted to watch the rest, you click over and you watch the rest on the reels page. But it's like you're missing like who liked it, what's comment at the top, who got most likes for a comment. Like you're not seeing any of that. Did a celebrity comment on this? Like you're not seeing any of that. Like because you had to click on it and click on the little message bubble, and it was stupid. Fuck you guys. Anyway, I'm glad it's back.
Stupid.
I'm glad we're back to where we used to be.
Glad Instagram pulled their head out of their asses.
Fucking Meta, you pieces of shit. Anyway, sorry. I didn't mean that. I have a clip.
I'm a feminist. I was raised by a single mother. I've seen a woman give up everything that she had so that I could have more in life. And single mothers, they go underappreciated in our society, and they do a great job, which is why when I have kids, they'll also be raised by a single mother. I don't want to get in the way. I'm a feminist.
Anyway,
good.
That is pretty good. I had
That's
to
good.
dig this guy out. I had to find out this guy's name. His name is Rufat Agayev.
Rufat Agayev.
He is the co-host of Worst of Both Worlds on YouTube, and it's at Rufat Camp. So tastes bad.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Anyway, yeah. So that was a very funny clip. I figured I'd play it for everybody. Yeah. So let's see here. Where are we at? I am all the way down here.
What else you got?
Oh, I got this. Is a rough story. So of course, searching for herpes on your laptop, it bleeds into your other algorithms. You know what I'm saying? It bleeds. Your herpes bleeds. And listen, you change one letter in Heroes, you get herpes. Okay, just remember that. But listen, I wanted to read this to you because it's a crazy story about what some guys will probably not think of. But, okay, here we go. You ready?
Yes.
Oh man, it says I got.
Do I have autism?
No, it says late 2020. I'll just tell you the title. It's I got type 1 herpes from my barber after a haircut.
Oh, what?
Exactly. Ready? It says, yep, late 2020. I got my regular monthly / 6 weekly haircut, usual style. Short on the back and sides, down to a number 2 or 3 in the back, or whatever the fuck he says, and short on top. 2 weeks after my haircut, the back of my head was throbbing, and I thought I had gotten bitten by a spider. I was doing home renovations at the time. A few spots, boil-looking things appeared near the bottom of my hairline. I went to the doctor. She thought it was too big to be, or she too thought it was a spider bite, excuse me. And she gave me a script for antibiotics for a spider bite and then said, call me in a week. Well, it got worse, way worse. I have a whole photo album, he says, of about 6 weeks worth of photos.
Oh, no.
He seen the changes as it took, very nasty. He says he went back to the doctor. She swabbed it, sent it away for different viruses, gave me the call and said, unfortunately, this is what it is, herpes. Turns out my barber hadn't properly cleaned his clippers, likely gave the guy a beard trim with those clippers who had type 1 herpes / or had gotten over a cut on his face or mouth during the haircut or during my haircut, then going very short on the back and sides, gave me a micro cut, which is very common. So that he's saying that the barber used those tiny trimmers and did somebody's beard, maybe around their face, didn't realize, and then did not clean those trimmers, and then used that on the back of this guy's neck and transferred. This is his.
So can I sue that barber for giving me herpes?
That's the first thing I thought of, dude. Well, here's the thing. We live in the state.
Because if I can sue Geico for getting herpes in somebody's car. Oh, you know what? I'm going to sue the manufacturer of those scissors.
No. So here's the thing.
Those clippers.
I thought about that. Here, there's certain liabilities, right?
Yeah, you got to clean your fucking clippers, dog.
Right. Now, I spoke with somebody who's in my family who works at a hair salon. And she said every time you use them, no matter whether the person looks clean, it doesn't matter. You clean your shit every time. Everything has to be soaked. It's like Barbers something, or it's like an alcohol-based sanitizer.
Yeah, they got the cones laying into it all times.
Exactly. She says you do it with your clippers too. Every time there's a little bath that you put them in when you put them down, and you're supposed to do it with every set of clippers you have.
Makes sense.
And I was like, great, that's great. So this guy clearly wasn't doing that, and so anyway, this poor guy, got infected with herpes on the back of his neck. It says, I'm a fit guy, and it has a huge blow to my confidence. Now I just take a round of antivirals when it flares up. It only came back once late last year. Now I have herpes for life. And he says, I won't trust anybody else. Anybody but my wife to cut my hair, it says. I shave my own head, and I've talked about that on the show before, and I will continue to do so for the foreseeable future, but that fucking scares me, dude. That's wild. You would not even think about that. And also, I mean, I
have my girl cut my hair, too. So.
Yeah, exactly. With your own clippers, right?
With her own clippers, yeah.
Exactly, yeah. So, but she's not clipping other dudes.
No, from time to time she gives Steve a haircut.
Clipping other dudes? No, I'm just kidding. I'm only joking.
Are you clipping other dudes?
But anyway, so I just wanted
I got herpes on my head. You clipping other dudes?
I got syphilis and gonorrhea back here somewhere. You better watch out, bitch.
Let me fuck you at the back of my head.
Turn around. Let me rub the back of my head on your vagina.
Yo, earlier she called it a vagina.
Hey, vagina?
I was like, I'm done. I'm
That's
off.
That's so funny. Dude.
I'm off. You
That's
flipped
funny.
the switch the other way.
That's great. Good for you. I love it. I think I'm ready to go to news. You ready to go to news?
Yeah, we got to roll on the news.
Let's do it. Lot of news to get. A lot of news, bro.
We got a lot of news to cover.
Yep.
This first week's up. All the world's smart people abducted by aliens. dude. So, like, we don't know what's going to happen, but we'll be back later.
Mm-hmm.
This is Lady Gaga.
This is Evan and Drew with the news.
What do we got today, boys? Boys.
Hey!
Hey! Oh.
You startled me.
President Biden has tested positive for COVID again, the second day in a row. The president's doctor, though, says he continues to feel well.
The continuing tensions between Russia and the U.S. are raising concerns about the future of the International Space Station.
Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck have reportedly tied the knot.
Tehran has the capacity to build a nuclear bomb.
Now that California has declared a state of emergency over the monkeypox outbreak, there are growing concerns about how the virus is transmitted, and there are lots of myths and misinformation all over social media.
And dramatic warnings from China today after sources confirmed House Speaker Nancy Pelosi will visit Taiwan during her trip to Asia.
Ooh.
A lot of stuff going on. I didn't hear anything about the Wishful Thinking show and how we blew the roof off of Harper's.
That was all over the news.
It was all over.
They're trying to fix the roof now, bro.
Nah, they won't.
They'll never fix that roof.
Just keep having us back. We'll just keep blowing it off.
Yes. Let's see here. Bang.
Where do you want to start? Sleepy Joe getting sick again?
Sleepy Joe getting sick again, and then he had cancer, and then he got sick again. Did you hear
This
about
is
that?
it, dude. Like, remember? I don't know if we talked about it on the pod, but
What?
I think Steve and I were definitely theorizing it. You elect the sick old guy.
Yeah.
He gets sick 2 years into his term and dies, and then you move up the first female president. Oh,
that's
here
right.
he is right now.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, buddy. Hey, Steve. Do you have any words for your fans? People want to know. What's your feeling on raincoats?
I never wore them.
Do you like condoms?
Don't like those either. We haven't worn those in years.
Me neither, buddy. Yeah, we don't approve condoms here.
Whoa, what are you talking- They're going to put a warning at the bottom of the YouTube page for something like that.
We're a God-fearing fan.
That was Evan. What did you say?
We're a God-fearing household.
We get natural abortions. We pray to God to push the fetus out.
Coat hangers and stairs.
Good point. I do have a big Bieber update. He
How's Bieber?
played a show in Italy last week.
You know what? I saw pictures of him performing, but I didn't know how recent they were. He kind of looked like he was a little, but I was like, dude looks good. Good for him. What are you looking at me like that for? What's
He
up?
still looked pretty good. He's still recovering, but his wife posted a video of it on her Instagram, and he
Yeah,
was
good for him.
Sounded fine.
Good for him.
Yeah, was good for him.
I'm gonna run down the street. I gotta get gas and pods.
Okay.
All right, be safe, please.
I will try.
Watch your step. I just mean like out the door. I don't know.
What?
Anyway, I did see this story, which was pretty interesting. Apparently, in somewhere in Texas, this gentleman was shooting a woman. I don't know for why or in what capacity. I guess maybe they were struggling in a car, it says. Let's see here. Shot a woman in the neck, and the bullet exited the female and then struck this guy named Byron Redman in the leg, and he bled out. So he shot this bitch in the neck, and then the bullet entered his leg somehow. I don't know if it was deflection or if it was the angle. They didn't give me any.
Wait,
like,
so he
like-
shot himself in the leg?
Yeah, he shot a woman in the leg, in the neck, and it ended up ricocheting, or either the angle of the gun, and it went and hit his leg, and then he bled out from his artery, and he's dead. He was 26 years old.
That's not funny.
It's not funny, but it's wild.
Did you
Anyway.
see the video of the cop? There's two cops,
What's that?
and they're creeping around this yard. There's a dog in the backyard. And the dog runs up to the cop,
Yes.
and the
Go ahead.
officer
Yeah.
responds by trying to shoot the dog and
Yes.
shoots his partner
In
instead.
the leg. Yes, he shot his partner
Yeah,
in the leg.
fuck
Yes.
you.
I did.
Fuck you. I fear
did
that's
see
my
that.
biggest fear
Yeah.
of just letting her, like when I eventually get a house with a yard,
Yeah.
of just letting her out back, like
Yeah.
especially at night.
Yeah.
Like always go out with her.
Yeah.
Because God forbid, a couple rookie fucking
Cops.
amateurs roll up with guns
Mm-hmm.
and they think that she's a threat because she's barking at him a little too loud. I'm
Yep.
sorry.
No, you're fine.
I don't know. That's my biggest thing. That's the time I hate cops the most. Like, I really I don't love cops, but I do understand that they're trying to do their job.
Keep talking.
And, like, it's not an easy job. But you come in and you shoot my dog, I'm fucking killing you.
Yeah, I get
I'm
it.
telling you right now,
Yeah.
I will go to jail for murdering a police officer
Yeah,
if they shoot my dog.
that's rough, man.
And that's on. Yeah, I'm not going to delete that. I'm not going to delete it. That's my confession. This is my confession.
I get it. I get it. I get it. You love your dog. You don't want to see your dog get hurt. This poor guy shoots his partner. It's a whole slew of stuff. It's terrible. I saw the video though.
You did see the video.
Saw it a couple times.
That
yeah.
was my original.
It probably
point.
happened a while ago, and they just released the video.
Probably.
I did hear about this story on the news. The most unlucky man in the world. It says here a California man has revealed that he had COVID and monkeypox at the same time, and his symptoms left him in bed for weeks of misery. The guy's name is Micho Thompson.
What's his name?
Micho Thompson.
Me so sorry.
Northern California tested positive for COVID and monkeypox at the same time.
Damn, that must have sucked.
I mean, the guy might as well be Jesus Christ. He's still here.
Is this the second coming?
This is him. He's second coming, yeah.
This is
He
him.
probably,
Yeah,
he
this
probably
is
got the monkeypox from coming, so.
coming in a bunch of dudes.
That's the high noon talking. That's the high noon talking. Evan, holy shit. Anyway, there's meteor showers happening. Meteor showers happening this month.
That's the
Make sure you-
misinformation
make-
being spread.
Make sure you check out the meteor showers. It's the really good ones. I don't know what they're called.
I take it back. I love the
I'm only kidding.
LGBTQ plus community. You guys are sick.
You guys are sick with monkeypox.
That's not funny. That's freaking hilarious.
Oh my god. Ooh, anyway, all right, way to go with that. We couldn't escape news without making a gay monkeypox joke. Thanks, dude. I did see this one guy from Texas who had it, and he had it like all over his mouth. And
I
stuff.
saw. It looks terrifying.
First off-
To be completely truthful, it looks like a horrible
Yes,
disease
it does,
that
yeah.
I want no part of, and I feel truly terrible for the people that have contracted it.
I also felt bad for this guy. It looked very painful, but he had it all in his mouth, and I'm like, how did he get it in his mouth?
I saw a video. I saw a video of a dude that was talking about how it's spreading through LA.
Okay.
And his whole face is covered, dog.
That's terrible.
Like
That's
it's
terrible.
covered. It looks like he got eaten the fuck alive by mosquitoes.
Right.
And then he picked those scabs.
Yeah.
Like that's what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks painful.
Wild.
It looks embarrassing. Like he's probably terrified to go out and show his face. That's your monkeypox update.
Thank you, monkeypox. So I'm sorry, it's in the name, dude. There's one more thing I wanted to mention that Benifer is back, baby. Benifer is back. We're back together
I love
again.
you, Ben. Kisses for my Ben.
That is, props to them, dude. She's like 50. He's like,
Still looks great.
oh yeah,
Ben
she looks
Affleck
fucking
still looks
awesome.
great. They're good for
Yeah.
them.
Yeah,
You know,
good for them.
they're both on like their 7th.
No, it's it's her 5th marriage. It's his 2nd marriage.
Wasn't he married to her before though?
They got engaged and then they broke it off right before the wedding. I watched the whole video about it.
TMZ Drew over here.
Yeah, so then what was I talking about? I was talking about Hackers this week at work with somebody. You know the movie Hackers with Angelina Jolie.
Okay.
And
I've never
it's
seen
from the
it,
I'll tell you what. If you watch Hackers, I'll watch. Was it Jordan Peele?
Nope.
No. Yeah, no, not
That's-
Nope. The other movies. What were the other?
Oh,
movies?
Get Out.
Get Out.
Get Out is the one that you should watch.
Yes, I'll watch Get Out if you watch Hackers. It's from
Okay.
like 1997 or 1993.
Where can I stream it?
I don't know if you can
I'll
stream
look it up.
I'll have to buy it.
I
for
think
you.
Get Out is
Or,
on
maybe you can
Netflix
torrent
or
it somewhere.
HBO or something.
Oh yeah, I'll find that. That'll be easy to find.
Yeah,
I could
that's
probably
one.
buy that on like Prime.
You probably don't have to buy it. That's
yeah.
what I'm
Okay.
saying,
Cool.
but-
So I'll check that out. But listen, you got to watch Hackers.
Okay.
And Mark Anthony is in Hackers. He plays like a low level
Okay.
like detective or something who's like works for the FBI. He's like very minimal role in there. But that was who J-Lo's first husband was, and she has
Yeah.
twins. She has twins with that dude.
Yes.
And I was thinking about that earlier. I was like, God, what a lucky guy.
I think about that when I see Ryan Reynolds.
What
Because
lucky guy?
Blake Lively,
Blake Lively. Yeah, she's smoking.
that's like that's the package.
Yeah.
I was also watching after the movie,
Yeah.
we came home and we watched Press Your Luck.
Yeah. What's that? Oh, I know that. It's
No
the-
whammy, no whammy, stop.
Yeah, the remake of the No Whammy. No. Yeah.
And Elizabeth Banks is hosting it now.
Yes.
Dog, she is beautiful.
Yeah, she's up there. She's on my list.
She is gorgeous.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Steve was like falling over her, and he's like
Really?
talking about it, and I'm like, I'm agreeing with him, and Kate's like side-eyeing me. I'm
Of
like,
course.
It's Elizabeth Banks, yo.
I know.
Like,
I know.
oh
Zach and Miri
my
make a
God.
porno.
That was my first reference, and
Yep.
she was like,
And was she in Role Models? Didn't she play Role Models? Or
she
no?
was in Role
Yeah,
Models,
she played the
yes.
girlfriend, Paul Rudd's
She
girlfriend.
was in Role Models.
Yeah.
She was in 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yes.
She's in everything.
40-year-old.
She's
Didn't she play
awesome.
like that slut or something? In
Yeah.
front of her?
Yeah. The crazy one that slept
Yes,
with everybody.
yes,
That
so
they
good.
like once they found
good.
out that Steve Carell went home with her, they were like trying to find her to be like, no.
So good.
So good. But I have never felt a rush watching a game show like I did last
Really?
night.
There's a documentary out there you might be able to find on YouTube or on Netflix or on Hulu or on Prime or on Crackle or on whatever. Sorry. It's about Press Your Luck, the original game, and there was a guy who figured out the sequence.
That's what I was
And
sitting there.
he built his own like at home way to practice, and he ended up do all he could to get on the show. He got on the show, and he fucking fleeced him for like 50 grand. And that's just back in like the 80s, and they didn't give away 50 grand or something like that. The number was astronomical for the time.
Yeah.
But today it wasn't. It's not the most biggest amount of money. But he like just kept getting
This
all
girl
of it.
walked away last night with like $300,000.
Holy shit!
It was, but like
Wild.
they gave her like a gardener for the next 5 years.
Oh, that's cool.
At one point,
I'd take a gardener.
they
for
gave
this
her
one.
a Jamaica girls trip.
Oh,
And
that's
I'm like, yo, I hope
awesome.
she wins it. And on the last
I
spin,
need
she
so
fucking
many-
wins it, bro.
Oh, I need
she
so
wins it
many
on the
plantains.
last spin.
Yeah.
And then they're like, you can keep going. And she keeps going.
Oh my
so they're like,
God.
we're going to give you a BMW if
Yeah.
you win this, right?
Oh
so
my
then she tells this
God.
really heartfelt story about how her
Yeah.
ex-husband shit on her and was like, you'll never have a BMW.
Oh God! I
And
thought
so
you-
they're
okay.
like, we'll tell you what. Because of that, we'll give you 2
Oh
BMWs.
my
One for you and
God.
one for your sister.
What do they just make up the rules on the
Yeah,
fly?
and
What's
I'm
going
losing
on?
it. I'm like, Elizabeth, you can't do this to her.
I'm coming in my pants, Elizabeth.
She didn't win the BMWs, but she got the Jamaica girls trip at fucking $300,000.
I could tell
I
you
was
what.
losing my mind
Oh
over this,
God!
dude.
You. Oh, never mind.
No, keep going. What were you
No,
gonna say?
I was gonna say you probably had a nice time banging your girlfriend that night, thinking about Elizabeth Banks. That's all. That's all I was gonna say.
No, we were too tired afterwards. She wouldn't fool around.
I was too out of it after I watched her all for an hour.
After I watched Elizabeth Banks, I was like, I gotta go to bed.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
Shout out Elizabeth Banks. I hope you're watching. I hope this video
We'll
finds
send
you.
this clip to you.
I hope this finds you.
Hey,
If it
listen,
does, call
I
me.
got a clip to Carter Cruz. I will get a clip to Elizabeth Banks, dude. Fuck you.
Dog,
Hey,
follow me on Wishful
Let's
Thinking
go.
if it's real.
Yeah. Oh man, just like this post. And all right, so I'm good with news, man. That's pretty much all I had.
Yeah, I'm good. We can wrap it
Oh,
up.
and Pelosi's in Taiwan. She landed, but the Chinese didn't kill everybody. Just in case you're wondering. So
Can
we're
I
good.
say something real quick? This
Oh,
might
yeah.
be funny. This might not be.
Okay.
So, this video thumbnail,
Yeah.
it's in my peripheral vision,
Yeah.
and every time I see it and I acknowledge it, it reminds me of the cover of Harry Potter Chamber of Secrets, the DVD.
He kind of looks like the DVD.
Just like out of the peripheral vision. It
it's the
looks
same kind of
like-
blue.
It's the same kind of blue. Okay, you
yeah.
get what I'm saying.
I do.
Thank
I'll post
you.
that up side by side.
Thank you.
I'll post that side by
Because
side.
I'm saying, like, in my
And you said Chamber of Secrets?
Chamber of Secrets.
Yeah, okay,
Yep.
yeah. Same blue.
Where he's holding the
Same
sword
blue.
and Dobby's in the background.
Yeah. Fucking Dobby.
Fuck it if you Photoshop me in there.
I'll be able to do something.
That's fucking funny. All right, I'm good with these.
All right, let's hit it. And that was the news with Evan and Drew. right. How are you feeling having coming out of news? That was a fun news segment. Oh yeah, let's fucking go. So
Great news. I felt like I learned so much.
Yes. Let's get into recommendations. I do have a recommendation for everybody. I am a fan of stand-up. I bring that element to the podcast a lot, as you heard the stand-up clip earlier about single moms, which was hysterical. So there's this gentleman. His name is Jeremiah Watkins. He is a performer, improv.
I feel like I've heard that
comedian.
name.
He does a YouTube channel. He's got a podcast. He does stand-up. He's very funny. He does like he improv sketches like with his guests on his podcast, which is really funny. He makes them do like characters. It's really funny if you like that sort of thing.
Okay.
But if you are a fan of stand-up, fan of improv, you got to check out this other thing that he does. It's called Stand Up on the Spot. It's hosted by him, Jeremiah Watkins, like I said. He hosts these comedy shows, and you can't use any of your prepared material. Okay, all you can use to like make the crowd laugh is suggestions from the crowd. And it's not like improv where you're acting out scenes. You're literally just doing stand up on the spot, like whatever they say.
Yeah.
It could be tortillas. It could be, I don't know, a guitar, whatever. You know, it could be anything. Like, and they just have to say it, and then they just riff off of it. And you're not allowed to use any prepared material. And it's very, very funny. I love it. It's if you're a fan of stand up, it's very good. It's cool. You feel like you're kind of there. It gives you that element of because the crowd are chiming in and stuff. So you feel like you're kind of like, you know, you get that rough feeling, you know, especially with the audio version. But you can watch they post it on YouTube as well. It's very good, but it's available on his RSS feed, which is called Jeremiah Wonders. And you can check out his YouTube channel, Jeremiah Watkins.
Jeremiah Watkins.
Yeah, he has one with Mark Norman, H. Foley, and Kevin James Ryan from Are You Garbage? Like, I know I would talk about them every fucking show. I'm sorry. And Ari Shafir was on there. And then what they'll do is they each go up for 10 minutes, and then at the end, Jeremiah comes out and works with them for a couple minutes too, and like they'll like riff off each other like while taking suggestions. So I don't know, it's great. I love it. It's really interesting.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So check it out. Anyway, that's my recommendation. What do you got?
I know exactly what I'm going to recommend.
Okay.
I watched a movie the other night with Steven, and it was called The Northman.
The Northman?
The Northman.
Okay. What was it about?
So...
No spoilers.
No spoilers. No spoilers.
Good.
It's about this young man.
Okay.
Young boy.
Yes. Young boy.
His father is king.
Haha.
Right?
Yes. Go ahead. Sorry.
He witnesses his father be killed by his brother.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And then kidnap his mother.
Okay.
And take them away.
Okay. And so what's the movie's just
so
about him?
he escapes. They try to capture him. He escapes. And the rest of the movie takes place like 18 years later, 20 years later. And it's him getting his vengeance.
So is it a wing and a prayer? Is it like a wing and a prayer that he hopes like his family's still alive or they're dead?
He knows that his father's dead. His father is killed.
Right.
But he hears that his mother is still alive, and he's like, I will save her.
Okay.
And like, I will kill this man.
Okay. Yeah, well, don't tell me what happens.
I won't tell you what happens, but I will say that it's fucking crazy, start to finish.
Okay.
Beautifully shot movie.
Nice.
Wonderful use of colors.
Nice.
By the same guy that did The Witch and then The Lighthouse with Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson, which I think I've recommended on here.
Okay, yeah, I think you did too.
It's just like, it's mainly just the two of them. It's them on a deserted island.
I heard, okay, now I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard a story about Willem Dafoe. Did you hear this story about how his dick was too big on set for a movie and like people were scared of it?
I think I did hear something.
You've heard
like
about that?
Yeah.
It was on the set of, I think the last...
He shows his dick in this movie. I thought it was a prosthetic, but I guess not, because it's fucking massive.
It's apparently not. It's like, so apparently...
Good for Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe is one of my favorite actors of all time.
He's awesome.
The fact that I would suck his dick. But...
If you could...
But
you think he's a shower?
Kidding, I am kidding.
You think he's a shower?
I think he's in everything.
Do you think he's a grower?
Yes.
Do you think he gets
I think
bigger?
He probably gets even bigger. Probably, dude. Yeah, the guy's a monster. I love him.
Jesus Christ.
So anyway,
he's the goblin.
It was on The Last Temptation of Christ. That was the movie that he was filming. And
yes.
Apparently he had to like do a couple scenes where he was just wearing like robes or something and his dick was showing. And like there was like people on set that were like scared of it. Like, what the fuck is going on? His dick is so big. That's cool. There's a news article. I'll post it. I'll put it up on the screen. I swear to God.
What the fuck? His dick is so big.
Anyway, I'll check. I'll post
Things I've never said
Yeah.
about myself.
My dick is so big. Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, Defoe's the goat, but he's in this movie as
Okay.
well.
Anyway,
The Northman.
The Northman.
Same director as
Those other movies.
The Lighthouse and
Right.
The Witch. Fantastic film.
Nice.
Complete rush. Watch it. It's streaming on Peacock right now.
Okay. I heard Peacock might shut down soon. What do you think?
I don't care.
I don't give a shit.
I get it for free through my internet provider.
Okay. Cool. Yes.
Who they tried to raise my bill. Like they tried to double it.
Netflix just went up to $19.99
No, it didn't.
for the most premium one, like the you get 4 screens,
Why?
all that shit, unlimited profiles or whatever the fuck.
It was $10. It was
Yeah.
$10.
Yeah.
And it was fun.
Well, it was like $7.99 when I first signed up, and then it like went up to $14.99 like 2 years ago, and then now it's up to $19.99. What are you gonna do?
Preposterous.
You remember when you used to have to send the DVDs back to Netflix?
So
Do you remember that at all?
by the time I remember that
When I worked at Blockbuster Videos, fucking idiots would return Netflix DVDs to Blockbuster, and I'd be like,
do this.
"Yoink, thank you." But they would never give us their DVDs back, so that wouldn't help. They would just give us them, and I
They would just give us Netflix's DVDs.
I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
But I remember getting Netflix for the first time.
Yeah.
When I had like an Xbox 360.
Yeah, and you
and
could stream it.
And you could stream it.
Right. Yeah, I remember streaming Netflix on a Wii.
And I remember
later
the old
software
ass
updates,
format.
yeah.
And I was like, this is so crazy.
This is wild. You
I'm
can
like,
just stream it.
I was like, I can watch all this stuff.
Yep.
Like all of it.
I remember when Hulu started becoming it was my wife and I.
I've had
we weren't
Hulu
even,
for a long time.
My wife and I weren't even
Hulu's-
dating yet, and like I remember going to my friend's house and they like put up the entire catalog of South Park, and I was like,
That's what got me to get Hulu.
and we would just sit in his room and get stoned and just watch South Park
Yep.
all night, and I was like, this is great, man.
This is awesome.
Hulu's the new world.
Hulu was yeah.
It was.
That's what
It was like
sealed the deal.
2011.
I remember getting Hulu and seeing I remember hearing, oh, you can watch every episode of South Park on Hulu.
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
it right there.
I'm
Forget about it.
fucking in.
Yep, member for life.
It was $4.99 when I signed up
Yeah,
for
it was really
with
fucking cheap.
ads.
With ads, correct? Yes, that's the same plan that I think my friend had.
And then I upgraded, and it was like $11 for no
Okay,
ads.
yeah.
Which still, I was like, $11, no ads.
No,
like,
I think,
that's fine.
and then I think my little brother bought into that plan, and he had no ads. I was logging on to his thing too. Thanks, Mike. Oh,
that shit was dope. I still have no. I have Hulu Live TV. Hulu's the goat. They've stood by me.
But now they're owned by Disney, correct?
I believe so.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
get or like they have a partnership with them. Maybe,
Yeah, I think
because
they
I
own a
get
stake. They
Disney
either
Plus
own it
through
or-
Hulu.
They either own it or own a stake in it.
Yeah, I get Disney Plus through Hulu.
When they bought Fox, they bought Hulu too.
Yeah, I get ESPN Plus too.
Yeah, exactly. Disney.
I get it all.
Yeah.
I'm balling like that.
I'm baller, son. Yo, so
whatever.
okay, ready for this? I'm gonna tell you a quick story and then we'll get out of here.
Yeah.
So,
Get the dick out of your mouth.
so my my wife and I, we have a grill at the house. Okay, got a grill. It's summertime.
She likes to throw you on it from time to time.
All the time. So we're clearing. She's been doing so much work this year, like clearing out the house. She's taking fences down. She's doing all different. She's wild. My wife's wild. So she's doing all this shit. She's like, I got this extra propane tank. Okay. At one point, we had 2 grills briefly, and we had 1 tank, and then we had another tank. So instead of just doing an exchange, we had 2 tanks at one point. So now we're cleaning everything out. We're like, yo, we got this extra propane tank because we got rid of that old grill. Now we have just a griller. We have it has 1 propane tank. That's all we need. We're fine. And she's like, take this back. She's like, all you got to do is go to Walmart. They have a drop-off, and you just slub it in there. I'm like, great. That's what I'll do. I'll go to Walmart. So I pull up in Walmart, and they have the blue Rhino cases outside.
Yeah.
They're locked.
Okay.
Okay. So I walk up to the helper outside in the home and garden area.
All right.
Nice Indian gentleman. And he was like, no, you're going to do an exchange. I'm like, no. I just don't want it anymore. Like, here, take it. Like, I'm just dropping it off. It's yours now. And he's like, so you want an exchange? I'm like, I don't think you're understanding what I'm trying to say. But I was like, but I'll go with it. Like, maybe that's just the terminology. Maybe that's just it. So I walk in and I get rung up by a manager and they're like, okay, it's $20. I'm like, okay, great. So I pay you $20 to take it. Like a car battery, right? Like you got to pay them to take it, right? I'm serious. This is what I'm thinking. And I pay $20 and I go out and the Indian guy follows me out, or he walks me out to the front to where the blue Rhino, okay, he opens it up, takes a full one out, puts it on the ground, and he takes my empty one. And I'm like, no, I don't want it anymore, dude. I don't want it. Like, just take the fucking thing. And he's like, no, that's not how it works. We only exchange. I'm like, am I married to this thing now? Like, no, I can't get rid of this fucking thing. It's a blue Rhino fucking propane tank. Just take the fucking thing back. He wouldn't take it back. And he's like, sorry. He's like, you got to go get a refund for your $20 because he's like, do you want to take a full tank back with you or do you want to take an empty tank? I was like, no, I want to take an empty tank. I don't want a full tank. I don't need a full tank. I don't need 2 fucking full propane tanks. I just need one. I was like, just take the empty one. And he wouldn't take it. So now I have to, my next course of action is
So if you want a propane tank,
if you need an
Drew
empty
will
propane
sell you
tank,
one for $20.
I'll give it to you for
Wait,
nothing.
you have the empty one?
I just have an empty one I just need to get rid of. I don't need
You
it
didn't
anymore.
even take the full one?
No, I didn't take the full. I don't need a fucking full propane.
You
I already
paid
have
$20
one.
for it.
I know, but I don't want
Did you get your money back?
Yeah, I had to get a refund for the $20. So it's like it was bullshit. I was like,
You didn't just take the full one?
no, because I have no need for it. I don't want 2 propane tanks. The whole point is to consolidate to get rid of an old one. I don't need 2. So that was the whole point. I just wanted to get rid of one. Goodbye. And I couldn't get rid of it. That's why I said to the guy, I was like, what, am I married to this thing? He's like, what are you, Jerry Seinfeld?
Yes.
I was like, I didn't understand. Like, and he just kept saying, no, exchange. I'm like, no, dude, I don't want fucking propane.
You should have asked to talk to somebody else. That's what it
no,
sounds
he was
like.
clear. He's like, we do not take empty ones. We don't take it. We only exchange.
Well,
empty.
then why'd you keep arguing with this guy?
Well,
Drew?
because I was like, dude, but no, because I was like, can you give me like, what's the process? Like, what do you guys do with them? He's like, well, they take them back. I'm like, take mine. I said, just give them to take mine back. He's like, no, we can't. I'm like, oh my.
What's the alternative then?
So what I have to do is after a little bit of research, minor research, I can only go at the first Saturday of every month to my local, recycling plant, like my local recycling township area. And I can drop it off there for hazardous materials or only the first Sunday of every month. So, I know.
Rather anticlimactic end.
I have to wait.
But that's okay. But you gotta wait.
Yeah, at least the
So
first,
you still
first
have
Saturday
it?
is coming up this week. So this week I can take it, but it's
The
still
first Sunday?
first Saturday of the month. That's
First
it. So you
Saturday.
can only do it once a month. That's it.
Okay.
And if I go there and they won't take it, Evan, I'm going to shoot somebody.
Whoa.
I'm not really going to shoot anybody. But if I pull up there and they won't take it, I'm going to fucking start recording and put it. I'm just going to be like, you got to get out of here.
Are you denying me?
No, I won't record.
So what's the process?
Exactly what I was saying. I'll be like, okay, dude, just take the fucking propane tank. Like, you don't want it? Like, you can't sell that little fucking exchange on top for like $30. Like, I don't get it. Like, what's going on?
They'll do something.
I don't know, man. Anyway, I'm married to a propane tank. I'll take a picture of it.
Make it a sexy picture. Make it a hot one.
I have it like right here, and I'll be humping it or something like that. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Anyway, all right, dude, we got to go. Or unless you got anything else. You want to recommend anything else?
No.
All
Just
right,
watch
it's
the Northman. Watch
All right.
it.
This has been a great week. Thank you. Have a good one.
You too, buddy.
I'll see you.